There's Missy keeping cool. Hmm? Hasn't been too bad the last couple days, huh?
Yeah, it's been 86,
87, 88. The big heat's
88.
coming back Thursday.
Yeah.
And then the Missy says on the weekend we have gonna be hotter than hell camping.
97, 99. Harder than hell on the weekend.
And make sure you have drawers on.
Oh,
Okay, good.
On.
Okay. Usually the Missy's preening around naked here.
I was out on the street.
Yeah, also, there's not an air conditioner to be found, so we're just going to tough it through, and I think by the time we get back, everything will be okay. So it's like Missy Jen said, you get so used to it for, it's, when it goes down to 87, you feel comfortable, so.
Well, there's no point in getting an air conditioner for the
What
next,
she wants to say is, yeah, you keep feeding that company line,
the
Rosie.
next 2 days an air conditioner, and then I'm going to be sitting out in the boiling heat.
Well, I will tell you what, guys. This has been my absolute lifesaver right here. This GE, this vintage 1928 fan. I'll tell you, Jen, this thing did a job, didn't it? Really helped keep me cool on the hangout and everything.
See, I go over there to the new neighbors with Conchita. We're drinking coffee.
Yeah, I got to keep an eye on you when
And
the new boys move
they
into
got
the hood.
air condition and we play chess, we play marbles,
Yeah, the one we're keeping an eye on is Georgie, making sure he stays cool and drinks lots of water, huh? Right, Corgi? Hmm? What are you doing, huh? Alright, guys, let's go out to the, let's take a minute shooting on a Tuesday afternoon here. It's really not too bad. It's been cooling off nicely at night. Gets down to about 74 degrees by about 5 a.m., which is when I get up. But let's head out to the shop. Our tomatoes are doing good. We're going to be harvesting some soon. We're going to have to really give them an extra good watering when we take off Friday. Of course, Jen's friend Tom will be staying over at the house while we're gone, but we don't want to have him worry about watering the plants and everything. Jen put the bird feeder back up again. She loves her birds. And tomorrow I hope to take you to the back where the plum tree and the peach tree are, and you can see how we're doing on that. It's been I have moved a lot of stuff out of the shop here. You really can't tell, but I had a lot of units that I managed to get repaired and move them out of here, and a few units I've sold to people that expressed an interest in them over the last year or so. So yeah, it's kind of a little messy. I got some more cleanup to do, but I'm starting to work the number of projects down to a usable number, and the boss drops this off a couple weeks ago when he goes to pick up his my power washer here. He brings this over and says, you can keep it if you can get it going. Man, that is some kind of big unit right there, isn't it? Woo! That's a big boy, so I hope to get a little bit of time to work on that. I still haven't done. I'm finally starting to get stuff under control with moving things out and we're trying to get ready for our travels and things, and that's consuming a lot of time. Like I said, the more things I can learn now and get frustrated and throw things around and have tantrums, software, cameras and things like that, the more I can do now, the more smooth it's going to be once we get our routine down when we get on the road. This is why it's important that we do things like go to local events like car shows and the Japanese Arts Festival. Those things give me a chance to get used to carrying that big bag around, that camera bag with all the lenses and camera stuff and a tripod on it. I really firmly believe that by the time winter time rolls around and we get into whatever we're going to be driving, of course we don't have Little Rascal anymore, it's going to feel very, very routine. So I've got a couple things. I've had this sitting here for a while. I've had this Stereo Master, this beautiful H.H. Scott. I really like to get some time to get that going. It's kind of cool when you can see the past history of somebody that's done. This is probably a 1964 unit, and you can see somebody fixed the dial. And Sunday, June 16th, or July of 1972, Alex did that repair work, and then replaced the lamps, cleaned the pods, checked the tubes. Then the guy Spinelli or whoever in '89 did that. So I've got to get some tubes up and try to get this thing, see if we can get some life out of that. Get some knobs. That's supposed to be a beauty. I still haven't done the listening, the vintage listening experience here. I got so many things I'm behind on that people are just screaming in messages and stuff. When's the next audio thing coming? This SMQ 300B. I would love to get that in for some listening now that that's been restored. And how do you like my Raphael light amplifier, right? I was supposed to work on this last winter. I didn't do a darn thing except an unboxing. But I'm getting under control compared to the quantity of stuff I used to have in there. I'll tell you what, it's looking pretty doggone good. Anyway, guys, little update on the heat, the projects, and well, stay tuned. More interesting stuff to come. We have to figure out what our mode of transportation is going to be going forward. And as we start to hammer our itinerary and get all of our equipment done, and we're trying to get that minimalist thing going of getting things worked down to a point where you don't really have to worry about anything when you're gone. All right, guys, have a wonderful afternoon, and thanks so much for being along.